So, what's been going on with Hyundai lately? It feels like just yesterday they were the scrappy underdog, but now, you look around and their cars are everywhere, and they look different, really different. It's not just you, Hyundai has been on an absolute tear, completely revamping their entire lineup at a pace that is, frankly, kind of nuts. It's a full-on design and technology revolution, happening right before our eyes. It's easy to lose track of what's new, what's about to be old, and what's coming next. That's what this video is all about. We're going to break it down, year by year, from 2021 all the way through the projected changes for 2027. This is the ultimate timeline of Hyundai's evolution. We'll look at the key moments, the last year of an old favorite, the first year of a radical new design, and those important mid-cycle facelifts that keep things fresh. It's a lot to cover, but by the end, you'll have a crystal clear picture of Hyundai's master plan. The goal here is to create a definitive guide. Whether you're in the market for a new Hyundai, just bought one, or you're just a car nerd like me who loves to track these things, this timeline will be your map. We'll pinpoint the exact model years for every major generation change and facelift, so you know precisely when each version of a car was on the market. Let's get into it. So, 2021 marks the final model year for the third generation Tucson TL. Then, in 2022, the all-new and radically designed Tucson NX4 arrives. Also in 2022, the Ioniq 5 NE debuts, changing the EV game. For 2023, Hyundai introduces the sleek Ioniq 6 CE electric sedan. 2023 is the last year for the pre-facelift 7th generation Elantra CN7 design. For the 2024 model year, the Elantra CN7 gets its first facelift. So, the first generation Kona, known as the OS, is seeing its final year in the 2023 lineup. It's kind of bittersweet, you know, saying goodbye to a model that's really made its mark. Then, in 2024, Hyundai introduces the completely redesigned, larger, and honestly pretty futuristic Kona SX2. It's a big leap forward and yeah, it definitely stands out. The 2023 model year is, well, the last for the original Sonata DN8. It's the end of an era for that distinctive look, especially with that catfish front end everyone remembers. So, for 2024, the Sonata DN8 gets a major facelift with a light bar. The 4th generation Santa Fe TM, well, it takes its final bow with the 2023 model. 2024 brings the shocking, boxy and bold new Santa Fe MX-5 generation. So, the 2024 model year is actually the last for the original Ioniq 5. Yeah, it's kind of the end of an era for that first design. For 2025, the Ioniq 5 NE gets its very first mid-cycle facelift refresh. It's not a huge change, but, you know, there are some nice little tweaks to the bumpers and wheels. The original design of the Tucson NX4 is wrapping up its run, with 2024 marking its final year before a facelift. It's your last chance to get that classic look. The 2025 model year introduces the facelifted and updated Tucson NX4 generation. The original Santa Cruz pickup, the NX4, has its last run in 2024. For 2025, the Santa Cruz pickup gets a facelift, aligning with Tucson. The 2025 model year will be the last for the first generation Palisade. A brand new Palisade, the LX3, is projected to launch for 2026. The original Ioniq 6 design is expected to end with the 2025 model. For 2026, the Ioniq 6 is projected to receive its mid-cycle facelift. The all-new 3-row Ioniq 9 electric SUV is slated for a 2026 debut. The facelifted Elantra CN7 generation is projected to end with the 2026 model. So, an all-new 8th generation Elantra, known as the CN8, is expected for the 2027 model year. It's kind of exciting to think about what changes might be coming, right? The facelifted Sonata DN8 generation is expected to see its final year in 2026. It's honestly a bit bittersweet, since this model's been such a standout with that iconic light bar. For 2027, an all-new 9th generation Sonata, the DN9, is projected to arrive. It's always interesting to see how Hyundai pushes the envelope with each new generation. So, the facelifted Tucson NX4 generation is projected to have its last year in 2026. It really marks, the end of an era for this particular model. An all-new 5th generation Tucson, called the NX5, is expected for the 2027 model year. That's pretty exciting, honestly, to see what Hyundai will bring to the table next. The bold, boxy Santa Fe MX-5's original design is slated to end in 2026. It's kind of wild to think the original look will only be around from 2024 to 2026. For 2027, the Santa Fe MX-5 is projected to get its facelift. The second-generation Kona SX2 is projected to end with the 2026 model year. For 2027, an all-new third-generation Kona, the SX3, is expected to launch. A new entry-level EV, the Ioniq 3, is projected for a 2027 debut. The facelifted Santa Cruz Pickups run is expected to end with 2026. A new, larger pickup based on the Santa Fe platform is projected for 2027. So, there you have it, a whirlwind tour of Hyundai's evolution from 2021 to 2027. When you lay it all out like that, the pace of change is just staggering. We're talking about a complete generational turnover for almost every single model in the lineup within a 6-year window, plus the introduction of an entire family of groundbreaking EVs. This isn't just a company putting out new cars, it's a company completely reinventing its identity, from design language to the technology under the hood. It's aggressive, it's bold, and it's happening fast. This rapid cycle of redesigns and facelifts shows a huge level of confidence. Hyundai isn't waiting around for 7 or 8 years to make a big change. They are iterating, improving, and pushing the envelope constantly. From the angular lines of the Elantra and Tucson, to the retro futurism of the Ioniq 5, and the shocking new boxy Santa Fe, they are not afraid to take huge design risks. Some you'll love, some you might not, but you can't say they're boring. It's a super exciting time to be watching the auto industry, and Hyundai is undeniably one of the key players driving the conversation. But I want to know what you think. Looking at this entire timeline, from the cars that are already here, to the ones that are just over the horizon, which model change are you most excited about? Is it the radical new Santa Fe, the upcoming Ioniq 9, or maybe the next generation Elantra? Drop a comment down below and let me know.